Welcome. My name is Michele Lau. I am your host for the Diamond Boutique Livestream. Mama Pat is here in the house, and we cannot wait to talk to you. It has been a hectic couple of days. It's been wonderful, but it's been really, really hectic. We've had Gem Day at QVC, which is always a really awesome time, but it's also, well, it takes a lot out of me, to be
I
honest with you.
I explained I got pulled over and made us late.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right, so I can talk about that. So one of the reasons we're starting a little bit late is because poor mom, who's never had a ticket in her life, I got to move this back a little bit. So give her some love today because she's been through it this morning. Whoa! She and I have been through it evidently. But no, we were on our way and we had a little issue in that she got pulled over. Hasn't been pulled over ever, but it turned out it was just a fix it ticket. She moved, as you know, in with us here. What's going on? Welcome. Oh, that's nice. Hello, Shermy girl. Um, so we didn't realize that in the state of Pennsylvania, she has got to get not only her emissions test, but her tags and everything done every year. We're not used to this stuff. So the policeman that pulled us over was really nice. And like I said, we just have to fix it in 10 days, but it put us behind. So then we were on our way to drop the dogs off, right? And hi, everybody. Welcome in. We're just kind of getting started here with our weekly kind of get together and coffee talk. And today it's honestly going to be more coffee talk than anything else because I'm really happy to hear you. I want to hear what you're up to and how you liked Gem Day yesterday. But so anyway, we get past the whole deal with the policeman, which is good. It all turned out
It's
perfectly.
very nice.
He was super nice, actually. But then about a half a mile down the road, they had the road closed. So,
Coming
yes,
and going.
coming and going. So we had to wait for all that. So anyway,
No
we cut it really
stress.
close today. I don't feel stressed today. Isn't that funny? I think it's because
You got rid of
yesterday,
it on the road.
well, yesterday was so intense. I don't anybody out there see Gem Day yesterday? Hello, hello, hello. Fun. We've never done Gem Day in October before, and everybody just held their breath like, "Ah, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna pull this off before the holidays?" Because, we're all gearing up for a great big holiday season, but, oh, man, it was fun. It was really fun, but it was really intense. My stuff was just flying off the shelves, which meant we had to keep updating and putting new stuff in, which was awesome. But it also, takes a lot of effort, believe it or not, to research every item and to
Hi,
figure out
Tyrone.
what we have going on. Hey, Tyrone, did you hear the story about Mama Pat and I getting pulled over by the policeman this morning? Mm, all is well, Tyrone. We're good. But we know now to get our stuff checked every year here in the state of Pennsylvania. What's up with you? You say good morning. Oh, you're late. I was 2 minutes late today, so, this is the way it rolls. So, we're talking
Yes.
about Gem Day, everybody. In case you are just joining us, I want to get into some of my favorite pieces that ended up coming up. Some of them were expected, some of them were unexpected, and man, did I have a good time. It was so much fun to see all of my favorite guests all together in one place, Robert Mance was there. I love Robert Mance. He's so full of personality and fun. We had, well, Tatiana is so elegant and so wonderful. She was there. She had the TSV, and it was so pretty. It was from Effie. If you haven't had a chance to see it, it was all made of sapphires. Maybe that's why it's so near and dear to my heart. I'm a sapphire collector. I love them. And it had beautiful blues that looked like Ceylon. It had orange and yellow and all kinds of great shades. Oh, we're working on sound effects again today. I see. That's good. No, I'm just kidding.
Tyrone just said yellow out of the clear blue sky.
Yellow diamonds. Oh, did you see the yellow? All right, I'm going to get started. I want to show you a few of these things.
When I
Tyrone, everybody else that's
wait,
out there
when I
today.
hit that button, that
Yeah.
microphone, so it hears what you're saying. So
Oh,
Tyrone.
how funny is that? Oh my gosh. So this is my big giant hand. Today we've got pictures basically of my hand as I'm trying on jewelry as I'm learning about it on the fly yesterday. Will you look at that bypass? Hey, you know what? I was talking to the guy that designed this ring, and he may be a little bit biased, but he told me that he and his team actually designed it, that this is one of the top selling silhouettes in the country in natural diamonds. We brought it in. Don't worry about the dinging. I kind of like it. It makes me feel like I'm in an elevator.
What's repeating everything you say. By the way, St. John's Evangelical Lutheran Church, WELS. Good to see you, Michelle.
Oh my gosh. That is so
Makes the
special.
whole day better.
It
All right.
does. St. John's Evangelical Church. I really appreciate it. We're talking about something that actually comes up in the Bible a lot. Did you know that, Mom? Diamonds. Yeah. We're talking about diamonds today, and this ring that I was just talking about is a best-selling silhouette for the company, and it flew out the door. This was unexpected. This was not originally scheduled in the show, and so it made my top 5 list for the day. It's just fabulous. It features 2 pear-shaped lab-grown diamonds going east to west, and then the other diamonds wrap around your finger. This, is a carat and a quarter, and it looks so elegant and so decadent. I fell in love with it. So that makes my top 5 of the hit list in Firelight lab grown diamonds. That ring also came in yellow and white. It's $2,158
What's the
today.
number, honey?
It's
Sorry.
item number J424889.
I couldn't
Were you not able
print
to
it.
print it? I'm
No.
so sorry. That stinks. I'll go really nice and slow
If
so
that would
everybody
have
can
been
write
all
them
that
down
happened
too.
today, it was okay.
We're
J
gonna make sure we stay in a very soft place for the rest of the day because anything could happen today.
J22.
J424889.
I was real close.
Yeah, you were. So Firelight was a superstar yesterday. Firelight Agro, in case you've never heard of them before, they are exclusive to QVC. And the main reason is you get so much for your. I mean, if you want a bigger diamond, you want something that's bolder, you want a more clean diamond, Firelight is the answer, honestly. There's a lot of people out there that are selling lab-grown diamonds right now, and no matter where you buy them, you need to have, certain information in place. I would really caution you as to where you buy them because some of the labs aren't as good as others are, and QVC has spent the last several years curating the labs and the people that really do it well. Our reputation's at stake. I mean, we've been the world's largest jewelry store for over 30 years now. And Firelight just came into our family about 2018, 2019. So they're super clean. But that particular ring, actually, get this, colorless diamonds. Colorless diamonds are as good as it gets, and most people will never be able to afford them or touch them or feel them or hold them. But the lab that we commissioned for this ring in a best-selling silhouette in the US, it's a cut above. So if you've seen this ring in maybe um, from the Mind Earth Diamonds, or you've seen it maybe in lab created, but you've seen it from other places, it probably is not the same. So ours is colorless eye clean diamonds. You're getting a combination on that ring of pear shapes and rounds. So one of the questions that came up during Gem Day is somebody wanted me to delve more into what's a pear shape, what makes a pear shape, how do you evaluate a good one? When you're looking into a pear shaped diamond, whether it is a diamond from the earth or a lab grown diamond, you want proper symmetry. You don't want it to be too chubby at the bottom, too slender. I mean, they can be really attractive when they're cut that way, but to show the diamond off in the best way possible, you want a nice proportion on it. You also don't want to see any leakage of light. What I mean by that, and that goes for all fancy cuts, of which that ring has 2 big, juicy, fancy cuts, you want to make sure that the proportions are right so that you don't get dark spots left by leaking light in the faceting, if that makes sense. So it has to be very symmetrically cut, and those are absolutely gorgeous. Who's out there, Mama? Who's shopping?
Robin
Hi,
joined
Robin.
us. Robin,
Hi,
there he
Robin.
is, Robin.
Oh, how nice. It's so good
And
to see you again.
Tyrone is saying he loves colorless diamond rings. They are
Well, I
gorgeous.
mean, honestly,
Yeah.
come on. Now our Brilliant Rose collection, you see me wearing, oh, I don't have it on. You see me wearing it every day. It's my wedding piece. I love it. And that will always be colorless, but there are a select few in our run of inventory in Firelight that are colorless, just a handful of them. But even the near colorless pieces are so much beyond what you find in average laboratories that I guess my message for you today in Firelight, and I hope I made a big enough point of it during the show yesterday, is that there is a good, better, best in everything, including the labs that you do business with. One of the nice things about buying lab grown diamonds too is that you know where they're coming from. There's a traceability about them, whereas that becomes a kind of a tangled web when you're talking about diamonds from the earth. The reason for that is not that anybody's not trying to be, transparent about it. It's that the way diamonds move through the diamond community before they get to the dealers, before they get cut and set into jewelry, it may go to several countries. Like Thailand, for example, does a great job in cutting diamonds. So you may have a diamond that's mined in Africa that's cut in Thailand that's set in the US. Do you see what I mean? So it's hard to trace that ring. Whereas with a lab grown diamond, you know where the lab is, you know who made it for you, which in our case is our group of manufacturers, which I think are the very best in the business. So that was the big story for me in Firelight was that colorless bypass style. I loved it in Gem Day yesterday. So many funny things happen behind the scenes. It's hilarious. When you're watching from home, you don't see half of the stuff that goes on. We share a green room, all of the female jewelry hosts on a big event day. And it is so much fun to be in that green room. It's like, I wish you could all be a little fly on the wall. There's so many personalities and so much fun. We had new brand launches yesterday, which was had everybody just like holding their breath and going, oh, cheering her on, which I love that. You know, I'm a big women's advocate. I sit on the international board of directors for the Women's Jewelry Association. And our whole mission is to advocate women in the jewelry business. We need more women bench jewelers, for example. I mean, if anybody out there is interested in an education on how to become a bench jeweler, would you please private message me? I might have an incredible opportunity for you to learn. And I want to advocate you in that way. Anytime I can help any of you with anything, whether it's picking out your jewelry for, a wedding, or whether it's, you're going to be the mother of the bride, or you're looking for something for your daughter as she walks down the aisle, or whether it's that you really want to dig in and learn with the Gemological Institute of America and maybe even do what I do one day. I love what I do. It's just really a lot of fun. And the best part of the week, honestly, I mean, I think you'd agree with this, Mom, is the time that we get together and we do this and we get to chat with everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it makes it
As
so
long
much
as
fun.
we both are here.
Yeah, at the same time,
I
and
couldn't
I can
get my
figure out how to get onto YouTube and
I
all of the
couldn't get
rest
my paper
to print.
to print.
All right, so I should probably move to the
Amy
next
says
piece.
hello.
Amy, good morning. I hope you're doing well today. My sister is here. Everybody say hi to my sister. Show us some love if you have that opportunity. But mostly, I would just love, to see who's out there. So if you just want to say hello, it's just great to know you're there. I don't know. I just like the company. Although Mom's really good company. Amy's not bad either.
I'm still sweating.
I know it's been really something. I don't ever want to cut it this close again, but like I said, out of our hands. Amy, I don't know if you heard, but Mama got a she got a fix it. She got a fix it ticket this morning. We didn't realize here in Pennsylvania you have to get your stuff updated every year. Every year. It seems excessive, but hey, we'll do it.
Well, yeah.
We didn't know. All right, so there were definitely a few things that stole the show during Gem Day. Are they laughing?
Well, Amy said I'm more funny.
Amy says she's the funny one. I don't, yeah, you know what? I'm not that funny. I play a good straight man, but I don't think I'm a good, I'm not a good person to tell a joke, but I try.
All right.
Yes?
Show.
Keep moving. Oh, yeah, you're right. Pay attention, Michelle. So the next thing I want to show you was a unicorn, and they actually saved it for the I don't know if you know this, it was the very last grand finale piece in the day.
Oh, I was there.
It was amazing.
Gorgeous.
What it is
Yep.
another firelight piece that I stuck on my finger. Oh, shoot. Sneak preview. Here you go. This is the one you want to see now.
Just look at that.
Wowza, 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 right? Whoa. I mean, I had to take that picture 3 times because my hand was literally shaking. I mean, Angelina Jolie, eat your heart out. I mean, that's the kind of thing you would see on a beautiful woman like that, right? Or on the red carpet, absolutely. I mean, who knew that you could afford to own? Now, it's not for everybody. When I say afford, it's all relative, right? This ring, I will tell you, has a retail value of about $10,000. It's worth it. But that's not what you have to pay. That's not what you have to pay.
I would have guessed more.
Yeah, well, it's lab grown. Lab grown prices have come down and we're reflecting those discounts. I mean, it used to be, I would say, between 30 and 60%. It's actually more like 40 to almost 80% right now. And this happened, by the way, people ask me about this too. How volatile is the market? Right now, it's really volatile and it's to your advantage. I mean, they say, buy low, sell high. You want to buy low right now. I mean, a ring like that at $10,000, I do feel is undervalued. But our price on it is $7,498. Now, before you go, oh, how can I do that? That's really inexpensive for what you receive. Again, 5 carats. Okay, why is it expensive to buy bigger diamonds? Oh, you're right.
Is that on a paper?
It is. It is. Are you interested in that?
Yeah.
She's like, "Can I make payments on it? Because I really like it." It is something else. You can. In fact, it's on 3 credit card payments today of, 24.99. Now, that's
Oh,
not saying it's gonna be on, 3 payments when you see this video, because a lot of people are watching them in the replays, and the prices after events tend to go up. So I just want you to know that if you want those 3 credit card payments, now would be a great time to do that. You can have it paid off before the holidays, which is awesome. Um, yeah, the comparable retail value. When we comp shop an item, it's a big, long, kind of event. They don't just kinda casually go out because you don't find a ring like that casually, come on, we know this. You don't find something like that just laying around in every jewelry store, that's a custom job usually, and there's not many of them, but, it is my favorite, or one of my favorites because it is just so decadent and it's affordable and obtainable. The reason they are so expensive in the natural, I mean, we're talking about 5, 6 figures on something like that is because, first of all, it's a fancy emerald shape, emerald cut and emerald shape, which means you have to use the finest material. You can't have any inclusions in the stone like that because you'd see it. It'd be like having that dirt spot on your picture window and how it bugs you. You'd see it every time you walk by that picture window, right? Well, that is like a window to the world in that diamond. You're going to see beautiful refractions, beautiful scintillation of light. I'm telling you, it is a absolute showstopper. And Jane Tracy and I, who have become really friendly over the years, I get a kick out of her. She is nonstop storytelling, and it's just really fun to hear about her life. But, she and I were talking about, why she wanted to have it very last in the show because, usually you might wanna go out with something that's maybe a little lower priced and get the phone lines all excited right before the big reveal of the today's special value for the next day. But in this case, we wanted to linger on this stone. We wanted to take our time because we really felt like it was like the star on the Christmas tree.
what's the number show again?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have given you the number if I didn't, Mom. It is J424824.
It's
So,
because I didn't have time to print it.
okay, I'm sorry. 424824.
Oh, I
It
just said
gives you shivers, huh?
it, people do have
Yeah.
choices, and no matter what they choose, it's the right choice.
That's right. You have choices. I mean, I personally, for me, if I were buying today, as much as I love that big ring, I would probably go with the firelight wraparound piece that we saw at the beginning with the two pear shapes. But the point is, it's whatever you're looking for. That's really what's important, not what I like or what mom likes, although we really like this big one too. I want to know what you're looking for. That's why we do this every week. And by the way, you are having an impact on what we do at QVC. Whenever I get a request from you, whether it's during the live stream, and this is the easiest place for me to find it, so type it in the chat if you wouldn't mind, or you can send it to me through, Michele Lau for QVC on either Instagram or Facebook. I can't always respond to all of them, but I do read them. But what I do with them is I copy them, I put my comments on it, and I send it to our buyers who are amazing. We have the best buyers in the business, and I think Gem Day was a really good example of that yesterday in the diamond department. I just feel like they did an awesome
Which
job.
brings up an appropriate question right
What's
now.
that, Mom?
Carol, I apologize
Carol,
for
hi.
getting to you so late, but she
Hi,
wants to
Carol.
know, how do you buy loose diamonds?
How do you buy loose diamonds? You actually buy loose diamonds the same way that you would buy finished goods. Um, I can put you, if you're really interested in buying loose diamonds, I can put you in touch with some
Right,
dealers that could accommodate you. We don't sell them loose at QVC, at least not yet.
right.
I guess, what's that, Mom?
You can let her know privately.
Oh, yeah, yeah, privately for sure. So drop me a note and I'll let you know where you can go. I'd be happy to do that. I mean, and there's also some great things available on the secondary market too from private parties. So there's a number of ways that you can go about it. Some diamonds you can't really source on your own. Like if you're interested in natural pinks or well, natural pinks is a good example. You have to be privately invited to what they call a diamond bourse, and you get invitations. It's a very tight knit group of people, and a lot of them are bought sight unseen, actually. But you have to be invited to the party, if you will, the bourse, and so you go, and then they distribute from there. And that's how we end up getting our diamonds. We're very close to the people that are invited to that party. And so that's how we get you such great prices. For example, on pink diamonds, natural pinks. So, but they're getting super hard to get to and very expensive. You probably, if you follow the diamond market, you probably have noticed a lot of them have been in the news lately. They've been commanding just outrageous prices. Did that answer her question, I hope?
Yes, I think.
Yeah, please do drop me a note and I'd be happy to help you with that. All right, so I want to move on. I accidentally sneak peeked this one for you just a moment ago. If you were watching and paying attention, you know
I
what's coming up.
accidentally lost you, but you're back.
Okay, so the item number on the next ring, you crazy woman, is item number.
Careful. I hold the card with the
That's all right.
string.
I'm daughter of crazy, so I get that. But anyway, it's J429225, Mama. 429225. And I hope you're sitting down because this is like a mountain of diamonds. Also with Jane Tracy. Jane had some outstanding things last night, which she always does. But will you look at that? Oh, baby. What do you think?
Oh, I love that.
I know. It's amazing. Check that out. I don't know. I could drink that in all day. The princess cuts sit up higher than the edges do. It looks like you've got a row of white diamonds, and then you've got this big chunky, big bold row of fancy yellows, and then you've got another ring on with whites, but it's all one solidly cast ring. And when I dropped it in my hand last night, I was like, oh man, the gold is just so juicy in that. The diamonds have a nice saturation. Diamonds get more valuable the darker they get. And gemstones in general get their color from their mass or from the size that they are. So the bigger a diamond is, or the bigger a colored gemstone is a really good example. Traditionally, the better the color will be. These yellow diamonds are, I mean, anything of this size is going to be amazing, but it's a conglomeration of big sizes. So you get these darker colors, but sitting next to one another, they play with the light beautifully. So why not just order a Heliodor, which is a member of the Barrow family, or why not just order a citrine or something like that? I'll tell you a story about my sister since she's here. My sister has
A
a
good
birthday
one.
coming up. Yeah, it's a good story. Yeah, this one's a good one. No, they're all good. Well, mostly. Um, she does not like citrine. She was born in the month of November, and it's always been a problem. I mean, I'm in the jewelry business. I'd love to get her a birthstone ring, and I know mom has talked about it for years and years and years, but Amy doesn't like citrine. So, what do? Well, mama, being as generous and loving as she is, for Amy's birthday and for Christmas, she put it together because this is a big gift. She ended up getting Amy the same ring that Amy Strand bought, which is ironic. I'm calling it the Amy ring now since you both have it, but and why? Why yellow diamonds? Well, because they have the same body color as a citrine, but what makes them better, I think, is I think the color is more pleasing to me than most of the citrine, which can tend to be a little bright. I like the softness of the yellow diamonds, but the bigger part of it is I like to see those rainbows, right? I mean, that's why we wear diamonds. So the cool thing with yellow diamonds and pink diamonds too, whoops, is that yeah, is that you get all the rainbow dispersion within those stones, but you get the body color that's kind of creamy and sort of like butter, you know? It's funny, whenever I say that, I think of Amy when it's like butter. I don't know if you know this, Amy, because when you were a little girl, I remember, do you remember this?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know, does she know this? I don't know.
No.
But I mean, she was a little like toddler kid. And I remember my grandmother chasing her around with a stick of butter because Amy really liked that salty taste, right?
To get her
It
to
runs in
come
the
over
family to get her to come and sit
and
on her
give her a
lap.
hug.
Yeah, she used to bribe her with a stick of butter. Most kids would be like candy, but no, not Amy. She wanted the butter. It kind of that's in the genes too. My mom got a problem with Mama Pat. I'm gonna air out my
You
grievances
keep
here.
telling my secrets. You got more than one problem.
Well, this is where we get to know each other, right? This is me. This is it. This is all I am. But um, she salts everything. She puts salt on everything. I like to cook a lot and I like to season. I'm pretty liberal with the seasoning, so I'm constantly telling her, "Don't salt it until you taste it." And she's like, "I know I'm gonna want it." She's like, Anyway."
Hi,
So
Rachel.
Rachel is with us. Hey, Rachel Schilling, how you doing? I'm assuming it's Rachel Schilling, is it?
Yes.
So nice. Is my a favorite little fan sitting there by a chance? Rachel's daughter has been a fan of the show since she could barely walk.
And her boy, too.
Well, and her son too, but really
It really is JoJo.
It's JoJo that likes the sparkly things. So I love it that you guys are here. Thank you so much. We're telling
Joshua,
secrets. Hi, Joshua.
have the QVC jewelry buyers
Hi.
started working on items for Big
For the
Bonanza?
Creed Silver Sale. Joshua, in case you guys have never met him before, and say hi to Joshua. What I love about this gathering that we have every week is that everybody gets to talk to one another and share information. And so it wouldn't be well balanced or it wouldn't be as much fun if Joshua wasn't here. Joshua and his mom, too, are both big fans of QVC, and I so respect him and his analytical mind. This guy is amazing. I also really appreciate his artistry. He's definitely an artist at heart, but he is enamored with sterling silver. I think that's a fair statement, don't you, Joshua? And what do they say? It takes one to know one, so I get it. I love silver. Silver jewelry is awesome. And traditionally, during the month of October, was the Creed silver sale. And for whatever reason, that's way above my pay grade. We didn't do it in October, but we did add a gem day this year, and it was the first time. And this is what this live stream is dedicated to: is talking about gem day. Um, and in the diamond department, Joshua, you have to admit we had a lot of really new, really beautiful, glamorous pieces. I mean, I've been showing. I know you just joined us. I don't know if you had a chance to see this. This was with Jane last night, and I just think that is gorgeous. I really love it. We've seen a lot of things, Joshua. Just to catch you up, I was talking about our Firelight lab grown collection. We had a wraparound ring with a pear shape on either side that was in colorless quality, colorless diamonds. It just blows my mind that we're able to do this, and it makes me so happy. We showed a 5 carat emerald cut, and the item numbers are in the chat if you want to go back and look at them online and catch yourself up or watch later. And now we're talking about natural yellow. What's up?
Diamond pendants, please.
Really? Now, what type of diamond pendants would you like? Would you like just simple solitaires, or do you want something deco or something a little more extraordinary? I mean, you tell me what you want and we'll try to make it happen. And I can certainly, if it's something we already have in inventory, I can feature it next week, next Wednesday in the next Diamond Boutique. So
Teal Sunset is enamored with silver.
Teal Sunset, what a
That's a great way
beautiful
of putting
handle.
it. Thanks, Michelle.
Yeah, I do love sterling silver. I love sterling silver in many reasons for the same reason I like, white metals in jewelry, period. I think with many gemstones, it shows off the gemstones better. But as far as the metal goes, and you know who you are if you look great in silver, it's like moonlight to me. It's like moonlight on the water, and it's so inexpensive. We do have, believe it or not, in our diamond department at QVC, we do have some pieces that are set in silver, but right now I'm not happy with the number of pieces we have. We're going to get a lot more in before the holiday season, and it's in our Accents by Affinity collection. So if you go to the website and you type in Accents by Affinity, you'll see as the new stuff comes in. Again, we're really focusing on a lot of new product in diamonds, and I'm really pleased with the work that our diamond buyers are doing. They're working so hard on your behalf.
Well, you swung Amy over to yellow diamonds.
Yeah, Amy. I wish we could post pictures here. I would have you take a picture of your ring on your hand. Well, I've got a feeling that I'm just like going on and on because I'm kind of tired after the long day yesterday. So I want to stay on track. Mom, how am I doing with time?
Really well.
Yeah?
Say hi to Uncle Bud and Aunt Ann.
Oh, Uncle Bud, Aunt Ann are watching. Joshua, meet my aunt and uncle. Everybody, hi. Oh, and Rick Flynn wanted me to let everybody know, because he's been a regular on the live stream as well, that he's not able to make it this morning because he's got a podcast, which is really good, by the way. If you want to, type in Rick Flynn, since now you guys have gotten to know him a little bit.
You're 2 minutes
And
over.
I'm 2 minutes over. All right, I'll hurry. You are not the boss of me. Well, you kind of are.
I really am.
She is my producer today. But anyway, so he's sorry he can't make it. But you guys, we're going to have some news to share with Rick the next time he's here. He's been tapped to participate in a documentary about music. And this guy knows so much about music. And I'm really proud of him, too. I love all of you guys. I think Joshua's doing great things out there in the world of design. Rick's out there changing the world one podcast at a time. And anyway, lots of goodies. All right, one last item, because I know we are almost out of time. Did you see this yesterday?
Oh,
It's like an ombre
yeah.
in fancy color diamonds. Let me see if I can't get the close up up here. Darn it, I didn't have the close up on it. Yeah, the item number is J428851. It is a 5-stone, multicolored diamond band. Guys, there are pinks, and look, the diamonds are really big. Can you see that? There's a big old pink diamond in this. There's a big, beautiful yellow natural diamond in this. There's one green diamond here,
Wow.
and I'll tell you about how unusual that is here in a second. There is an orange diamond. There's an orange diamond in that band, and then white diamonds. And chocolate. So, I mean, it's the perfect ring for fall. I love the fall. The fall is my favorite season. I love football. I love making chili on Sunday. I love hanging out with you guys. I like getting dressed up for a holiday party with all my sparklies. I love cooking for Thanksgiving. This is the Thanksgiving ring for sure. And that's why it made my hit list. That's why it made my top 4 today. There was actually a fifth that I had wanted to present to you, but I'm not going to have time because I am respectful of your time. I don't want to go too far
How big
over.
are the stones?
They're about I would guesstimate 4 millimeters a piece. It's a 1 carat. Let me see if I can't count the diamonds for you. That might be helpful. Yeah, it's a 1 carat total weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're just a little under 20 pointers a piece. And the reason they're a little under is because they also put some white diamonds there too to frame all those beautiful diamonds. I mean, I love having fancies. I love collecting fancy colored diamonds, but whoever would have thought we'd be fancy enough ourselves to be able to do that? That ring is $2,232. Usually you pay a premium price for fancy colored diamonds, but this is not reflecting that price at all, in my opinion. They also have it today on 3 credit card payments of $744. And I forgot to do the math, but let me see if I can't do this. Hey Siri, calculator.
Oh.
It doesn't look like you have an app named Calculator.
Oh, boo. I know it's on my phone. I was going to try to figure it out for you because that ring, the 5-stone multicolor, the autumn ring, is on 18-month special financing, and I know it's under $100 a month, so I just don't know it exactly.
Michele Lau for QVC.com, and you can go.
I could post it. I'll do that. I'll do that. That's nice. Well, thank you again for all of your time and for the great time yesterday. Again, Gem Day in October. I was calling it Rocktober. It's the first time we'd ever done a Gem Day then, and it was our 3rd one of the year, and it was so much fun. Again, so much fun to see all my pals, and we just had a ball all day. But by the end of the day, because I start yesterday was a short day for me for Gem Day. I started at 7 in the morning, and then it went straight through. I was the last item until midnight.
That's a long day.
It was, but usually it's longer. If I'm a TSV or something, I start the night before. So it was a long day. And so I started doing like really dumb things because, you get tired and you start getting sloppy. So I skated on a cable. That was fun. Don't ever do that. If you fall, it's really terrible. I shouldn't even have told you that. Mom's eyes are like, ah, yeah, that happened. Also, I crossed camera, which everybody howled at me. They thought it was really funny because I never do that.
I got it.
They didn't catch it on camera though. Yeah, no, they didn't take the live shot. Anyway, Uncle Bud, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. Tyrone, Ann is there. Everybody I love. Amy, thank you so much. Rachel, you guys are so supportive, and it is great spending time with you, Carol. Cass made it. That's right. Cass. Oh my God. Cass, I was talking about you last night. I was hoping that you were watching the shows last night. I wanted you to call in because we had some of your merchandise. The Michele bracelet is back. Oh my God. I can't believe I didn't include the Michele bracelet in my favorite items for Gem Day. We may have to continue this for next week.
Your ring or your pendant.
Okay, Mom. Should we do it again? Well, let's do it again next week. I'll show you some other hot spots from the Gem Day. And any questions that you have, feel free to reach out to me anytime. I love you guys. Yeah, write them down or send them to me privately, and then I'll just read them on the air if you're shy. All right. Anyway, have a wonderful day. It's been a great one so far. A little hectic, but we're going to take a nap. Yeah. You want to come over and say hi? You're looking really cute today. Come over and say hi to Cass. And I know Uncle Bud and Ann would love to see you as well.
Oh, yeah.
She is looking so cute. Bud, she got a ticket this morning.
No, I didn't.
Almost made us late. Well, it was a fix-it ticket. It's the first one she's had in, 40 years? Here, sit down. Say hi.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. Come on.
If I sit down, I can't get up.
I'll help you up. Oh!
Keep your face up.
Isn't she cute? This is Mama Pat. She's why we do this. We have a good time with you guys.
Thank you for being there.
Yeah. We'll see you next week. Hey, she's graduating. I'm getting her a microphone. It's coming this week. We'll try that out next week. That's one more thing to go wrong. Anyway, bye, everybody.
Love you all.
See you. We love you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.